Howdy my peeps, today I'm going to be showing you my art from this year. This is the traditional version of this video, and next week inshallah I'll be able to do the digital version of this. But before we get into that, I would like to give a shout out to Nia Illustrations. Thank you so much for your comment. Look at it, it's in the palm of my hands. Wow! Thank you so much for your comments. I really like reading y'all's comments, and if you would like to be the comment of the week, all you have to do is comment on any video, you know? Also, I'm doing like a little charity fundraiser thing, and I'm gonna leave a link to the Instagram post about that if you're interested in helping me out with that. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into this right here, my arts. I got a nice little stack here. However, this is deceiving. I had to add some sketchbooks because this year, I don't know, it just feels like I didn't do as much traditional stuff. But that could just be all in my head, you know? And a lot of the stuff is, like, you can find the video for a lot of this stuff, but not all of it. But anyway, so here's the first one. This is like my fancier sketchbook for stuff. But not all the drawings in here are like what I would consider to be my nice drawings. But anyway, go ahead and get right on in here. This one is inspired by Cosmic Brownies, and I did not record this process, which I'm kind of a little sad about because I really do like that drawing. And it was done with Copics. Oh my lord. This one haunts me because her eyes are kind of wonky. They're, oh lord. I don't know how I finished the drawing and didn't realize, like, didn't notice that, but it'd be like that sometimes. So a lot of these drawings in here are just like Copic things. And I plan on doing a little sketchbook tour of this over on Patreon because a lot of these drawings are kind of old and I don't really want people to see them. Like, I don't want them on my channel, which sounds kind of bad, but it's like not the, I'm not proud of those ones, or they're just old. But anyway, I do like this one though. This is on my channel. It's my Jedi Padawan OCs. This one, which was like a character design thing, but I never did the video for this, and I don't have the footage anymore, so I'm sorry. And now we're moving on to the stack, which is that thing. Wow. I like this one. You know? It's a... I'm just not. Got cats. The cats, it's this one. It's just a lump. But I guess it's fine because cats are liquid. So we have this one. This was my first time using whole wang gouache. I like it. I like the hair specifically. The skin is a little splotchy, but I'm still new to gouache, so it's fine. And it was the first one, so it's good. And this, I think, was the second one, and I did this on Bristol, which do not recommend, because the paint just kind of, like, it's not watercolor paper, so it didn't react to the paint well. That one's on me. Anyway, I reference this picture a lot on my channel. Like, I feel like whenever I do a gouache painting, I'm mentioning this one because I really like this one. It's like, if I had to pick like a favorite drawing of this year, it would be this one. I like the fish. It was pretty ambitious too because I was still really, really new to gouache, and I got these glowing fish and stuff, and I just really like it, you know. I like it a lot. And this is my May the 4th picture because every year on Star Wars Day, I like to post a picture of Kalindi Matako, who is my favorite non-canon character. Oh my gosh, why y'all had to do that to me? But anyway, so yeah, I just kind of draw her every year, and it became a thing. So I still do it. Yep. I really like this one. I think it's cute. I like the fruits and vegetables. He's a garden boy. Oh my gosh. We have this one. I like her nose. That's my favorite part of the painting. I also really like this one. Here's a trick. If you want to make your watercolor paintings look extra like fancy, like if you're like painting like clothes or something, if you do squiggles, it just makes it look fancier. Like look at her little headdress. But yeah, I really like it. This was like a little test painting I did to test masking fluid for the first time, and it worked fine on this one, but for some reason, and I'll show you later, my masking fluid's just been ripping through my paintings, and it's not nice. And this is a painting I did for July 4th. That video is on my channel if you would like to hear what I and other people think about freedom. Wow. I really like this painting. And then here we have my Jedi Padawan OC. This was my first time designing her, and this was in like a character design video. So really nice. I haven't drawn her or her Padawan companion in a while. Actually, I've been thinking about making her like a Jedi Master, and then the guy Padawan will be like her Padawan. But I haven't drawn them in a while, so I really like this one. I was trying to like get fancy with my Copic drawings, and the line art was actually done on the computer, and I printed it out. I don't know what ink is in her printer, but whatever it is, it works well with Copics. So I was going to redraw the line art, but then I spent so long on it, I was like, why do that when I can just print it? So I did. And here we have a little mini one. I think the speed painting for this one's on Patreon, but I cannot remember. I like it, but his eyes are just the slightest bit askew. And this one. Oh Lord. This was the gouache painting that hurt me. Because I had a lot of trouble painting her face. It's like, I don't know if you could see it on camera, but like it's like really splotchy. Let's move on quickly. This is a Copic thing I did. I really like it. I like the colors. And I like her face too. And this one is a 3-parter because I was trying to draw a self-portrait for my birthday and self-portrait day, which my birthday is on October 31st and then self-portrait day is on November 1st. So I was like, perfect timing. Like I can draw me a self-portrait for my birthday and also for that. However, I ran into some issues. I just don't think any of them look like me. But this one's my favorite, and this is the one I ended up posting on Instagram. Stop focusing on that one. Focus on this one. Thank you. This is the one I ended up posting. The speed painting for this is on Patreon too. But out of the 3, this is the one that made it to my channel. And like I feel like this is, I don't know. This one, I don't know. But these 2 are my favorites, but this is my favorite out of, I don't know. It's, I don't know how I feel. How about that? Okay, so this was me trying to redeem myself with gouache, and I like this one. It's a lot of flat colors, like his shirt and jacket and the background are pretty flat. I mean, it's not like a perfect flat color. Like it's got some texture to it, but I think that's okay. And I really do like it. So that's nice. And this one. This is the painting that broke me. Look at this. The masking fluid, it's just like, I don't know if you can see it, it just like ripped through the paper. It was just like, you're trying to do what? I don't think so, Steve. You're not doing that today. And I was like, wow, you really did that. So I came back to it the next day and did this. And I have mixed feelings about it. I think it's because my feelings were hurt here. So when I came to this one, I didn't know how to feel anymore. But I think it's a nice, fancy painting. And I think it's one that I may revisit sometime in the future. So I just feel like it's something that I would repaint at some point. But who knows? And now we come to the paintings and drawings without dates, because these have all been shown in consecutive order, with the exception of the sketchbooks, because That would be a lot to go back and forth between those. But anyway, so we have this one first. It's like a little, it's like some printer paper that I cut and folded in half and made like a little, I guess it's like a little zine, except there's no, like it's not bound by anything. Like I could just like shake this and everything would come out. But anyway, it's like a little mini sketchbook. Wow. And I don't even know if this was drawn this year. Like I feel like this was drawn last year. But it has no date, so I don't know. And that's it for that one. I feel like this one was drawn last year too, but how will I know? I didn't put date on it. So this one I did in my art appreciation class. It was art appreciation, so we didn't actually draw a lot of stuff. However, every now and then the art teacher, she would like say, for extra credit you can do this or that. And whenever I had the opportunity to draw something, I did. And this is one of the things, I forget what it was called. I'll try to like look it up and put it on the screen what this was supposed to be. Thinking back on it, I don't think I accomplished what I was supposed to accomplish, but I still like it. And it's the fish from the painting I showed earlier. This one. Wow. It's those fish again. They're everywhere. This one was definitely not drawn this year, but it's in this stack, so. And this is the sketch from that first painting from the stack I showed. It says, "These memes hit different." And this is the 25 Essential Expressions Challenge. I don't know if you can see that because it's sketched pretty lightly, but it's my OC lens. Feeling all the things. All the emotions. And then I did it with my other OC K-Mirror too. I'm gonna look at these two together. How do I feel about these? I feel like I like these ones better, but I like both of them. Oh my lord. And this is line art for a comic. I usually do my line art on a computer, however, I wanted to try to do it with pen, like on paper. So I printed out my sketches. My sketches are like on these small 4x6 pieces of Bristol. So I like enlarged it and changed the color of the sketch and did this. So let me actually just show these one at a time, that'd be easier. Yeah, because my line art for my comic, when I do it on the computer, it takes me like an hour per page. However, I was able to do like 4 or 5 of them in an hour. So it's like, it's faster on that end. However, when you go back to color, it's like not as fast. Plus, I made the sketch too dark. So when I like imported it into the computer, it was too dark, and you could see the sketch. So, my bad. And this one is kind of like a spoiler, so maybe not show that last one. If you'd like to see that comic, it's on my Instagram page, and I'll post, like I'll put a link to that story highlight where you can see all the comic pages in the description. And here's the last one. This was me warming up before I did those line art pages. But anyway, that's all my traditional art for the most part. Of course, I have some stuff in one of my sketchbooks that, you know, I'm going to do a sketchbook for that on my channel at some point, hopefully. So I'm not going to show that one just yet, but that's it. That's everything. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you like seeing all my stuff. And like I said, a lot of the stuff is on my channel if you'd like to go see it and see the process and hear me talk about it and all that jazz. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you'd like to support me and my art, you can head over to my Patreon. Right now, everything that I earned from Patreon is going over to that charity fundraiser that I'm talking about. So if you want to learn more about that, there's a link in the description. But anyway, speaking of Patreon, shout out to my patrons, Turtle Bun Buns, MW, and Ariana. Thank you so much for being my patrons. I really appreciate you and everything that you do. Wow. If Patreon's not your thing, but you would still like to support me, you can also head over to my Ko-fi page, or you can follow me on Instagram, or you can subscribe to my channel if you want to. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please enjoy the rest of your day, my peeps.